Hey YouTube, Awesome Rider here. Happy Bebo Day Eve to those that celebrate. So we got some more Gozyuger scans as well as some Kamen Rider scans. I was going to talk about the Kamen Rider stuff in its own video, but it's so minimal and there's so many other videos I want to get out before the end of the year. I figured just do a scan video. But the primary topic is Gozyuger stuff, with Kamen Rider stuff being kind of like a post-credit scene. And this video is indeed a reference to yesterday's Gozyuger video. In tomorrow's Gozyuger video, we'll probably be celebrating the anniversary of all the Gozyuger videos. So, yesterday, we got a look at the Gozyuger Mecha and the fact that it's going to have what seemed to be just maybe swappable helmets that would give it different abilities, but it's full on different forms. So it's definitely not No Ranger reference hounds. Like, I'm sorry I'm so hard up about that, but being in the fandom so long, my biggest pet peeves are constantly being on the lookout for the next anniversary, and just everything is not a reference. Like, it's just obnoxious. Anyway, so they have full on different forms. And apparently I'm also hearing that the hand changer weapon thing is going to be the mecha, but I can't see it, like, obviously just using common sense. It wouldn't transform into all these on its own. Like, you see all the different pieces each of them have. So I'm going to presume, you know, we'll have individual, like, little mecha Zords, like for the Unicorn, T-Rex, etc. And then they'll combine with the hand and it will form whatever the mecha form is. So that's kind of cool, because like I think the only other time we did something like that was Lupin X, and that was definitely a function over form situation. Like, it was a cool idea, but man, like, was the changer for Lupin X fugly? Like, it was just stupid. But I think this idea is pretty cool. It also is kind of, I don't want to say disappointing in a way, but also it's just like, it's kind of weird to combine like everything into one, like the weapon, the morpher, the Zord in a way. Like, obviously you're still going to be able to buy the Zords, but I don't know, it just feels weird to be combining everything into one, essentially. But I think it's also a really cool idea, because it's a little bit of something familiar and a little bit of something different. And I think they all look pretty cool. I feel like Red, who gets like the single page spread, is going to be kind of like the mascot one. Kind of like how in Zenkaiger, you know, technically we had two main mecha forms, but you know, Red and Yellow was like the default mascot one you would see like most of the time. And it got like that metallic re-release and stuff. So I think Red will be the mascot, and I think it looks cool, don't get me wrong. But it also looks like the most boring one, because like all the other ones have these really cool colored armor bits, and then this one is just primarily gold. Like, I wish it had more red armored bits to differentiate it. Maybe that's going to be like, because you can buy just the changer mecha and that'll be that default form, and then you'll have to buy the other four as a set or something. I don't know, we'll see how that works. But I still like the design, it just looks so basic compared to the others. But I really like all of them. I'm not sure which one's my favorite yet. I feel like I'm going to need to wait and see like clearer pictures, but Unicorn's pretty cool, because you have kind of like a unicorn like javelin stabby thing. T-Rex has like a T-Rex head chomper. It looks like Green has like a sword that he's holding back, and then Blue's got like a weird lion shield thing that kind of reminds me of the Beast Morphers whatever, the GoBusters, lion mecha. They all look really cool. I really like the idea of that. I think that's really neat. I get a strong feeling I'm probably going to pick up the mecha. It looks pretty cool. Also, the little shot of the 5 Rangers down here reaching for the sky in 5 ways. No, but the 5 Rangers down here on the mecha picture reminds me of those old packaging for the like Power Rangers packaging, when you get the new figures and they had the Rangers like lined up on the front, just kind of nostalgic. And then, you know, we just get another look at all the Rangers, which we've already seen. It shows off their rings, though. It kind of gives us a better look at the front of the rings. Definitely very Wizard ring coded. I don't think it's a reference. I don't think they need to team up with Wizard because they both have rings. That's stupid. But they definitely look more like Wizard ring-esque. I can't tell. It looks like I had a theory yesterday that it could be bunnies. No, but I had a theory yesterday that like when they transform, like each one of the knuckle panels would slide down to reveal it. But now I'm thinking actually that was stupid, and it's just gonna like have the one panel in the front, and then that's where you'll put the ring, and that'll be the gimmick there. And then we still don't know, I mean, yet the gender of Blue. Like, everyone else is male, and then you have black female. And then there was like rumors about Blue. We go through these debates every year, and I just don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care if they were all cats. Like, it just doesn't matter to me. We go through the same debates, but we don't know. It looks to be male. It could be like another Rita situation, but I guess we'll know more when we see the cast. So there's that. But I'm still really loving the design. Still think Red's my favorite. Red Wolf, probably followed by Green. I just really like the bird design. Then probably Blue. Like, Blue's pretty basic because it's not unique. It's just a lion, but it's just got a really cool looking helmet. And actually, its helmet actually on this photo here reminds me of like a Hibiki rider. Then probably Black, because I think it's pretty unique, and then Yellow. But I like them all. Honestly, I really like them all a lot, and they look even better in these photos. Like, there was a little bit of a cheapness to one of the photos, but these ones look pretty cool. The only other thing we have in regards to Gozyuger at this moment is there's like a magazine campaign ring that looks like a ride watch, quite frankly, but it's like a legacy Sentai thing with Boom Boonger on it. and it looks like you can twist it. I hope it's just a campaign. I mean, it is just a campaign thing, but I hope it's nothing in the show. I don't want any Legacy Sentai transforming crap in this. Please, God, no. But yeah, really excited. There's going to be more Gojuger news tomorrow or today. Like, it's supposed to come out the 25th, but it's the 24th now, but Japan's from the future. So there's a chance it'll, like, drop later today, but my video will probably come out tomorrow. Like, there's maybe a chance I could work on it today, but I don't know. But the video will be out tomorrow for sure for whatever is happening. The Rider stuff is very minor. We have a new Gavv form, which is a ramen-based form. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of this one. It's fine. Like, I like the nunchucks. I think the nunchucks is a cool weapon idea, but the form looks a little bit boring to me, and it's like reusing some of the logs from the cake form. Like, the front thing has that thing that they put on ramen, which I don't know what it is, but it has that, which is kind of clever, but just reusing the logs, like, I don't know. It's probably cost effective to reuse assets like that, but I just don't care for that because it's weird to have this mixed with a cake form. I know it's not, but I mean, just in my mind, especially since we've had like multiple cake forms with like Gavv, and then we have Valen getting his, and then you have caking, which doesn't look anything like this, but then the fact that this has elements of the cake roll log thing, just, I don't know. I'm not a fan. Like, it's fine. I think it's fun, but I like the nunchucks, like I said. And then we just have another look at Vlam, which we've obviously already seen. We do get a look at another form, which I think is just like a strawberry pudding. Like, I don't know. I couldn't find anybody telling me what it was when I was doing this. To be fair, I only spent like 1 minute researching, but I was like in a hurry because, you know, it's a holiday and whatever. But, you know, you have his main form, which we've seen. You have a look at the driver, which uses like his own looking gachizos, which are based on like pudding cups or flan cups or whatever. I've heard it both ways. And that very much also gives me build vibes I was talking about, even though the character of whatever his name is very different. Just the whole, like, aesthetic. I don't know why the aesthetic and the lineup of the riders reminds me of Build. Did I say Gaim before? But whatever, Build. And, like, this guy just reminded me of when Grease came in. And, like, it's the same thing with this, where Grease came in with his, like, the jellies instead of the full bottles. And, like, him having his own, like, gachizo reminds me very much of that. I'll be curious to see what the sounds are like on that. But his other form is kind of like based off of a pink flan pudding thing. It's almost just like a recolor, like it's not solely a recolor, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I always like the vibrant colored suits that are like pink or magenta or something. Like, I don't know, there's just something about the juxtaposition of the brighter color and it looking pretty cool. And then he's also got this bow-like weapon, which kind of reminds me a little bit of Violet's Changer from Boom Boonjer, but the color scheme on it reminds me of something else, and I don't know what it is. It's driving me crazy. Some other Toku weapon that I just can't put my finger on it, but it just reminds me of that. But yeah, not a whole lot on the Rider news stuff, but that just didn't feel worth a full video. But I'm getting pretty excited for Gojuger, guys. What about you? Let me know what your feelings are on everything in the comments. And like I said, you'll see me here again tomorrow, unless I decide to rush it out tonight or something for the announcement thing. But until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell to get notifications for my videos. Dawson Rider, signing out.